Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris, and yes, I'm back again, woohoo, for another video. Today we're going to do another build review on a build that just looks amazing. Can't wait to show you guys. It is the Voodoo build from the Magic TV Wizard. So we're going to take a look at that, and I'm going to show you guys how to download it here in just a second. As always, thank you guys for the love and support. Thanks for the likes, the shares. Continue to tell your friends about this channel, please. We've got a lot to offer. If this is your first time coming across my channel, definitely click on the link below and hit subscribe for me. Yes, down below, hit subscribe. Also, click on that bell. That way you guys will be notified of any new videos that I come out with. I do a lot of build reviews. That way you guys are most informed of the greatest builds out there. The most liked, the top trending builds. Also do streaming devices, reviews on those so that you guys have better options and better choices for lower price end devices that are just as good as some of the higher end devices. Not quite, but just as good. And I also do contest giveaways, and the only way that you can actually even have a chance to win in the contest is by clicking on that link below and hitting subscribe. So enough said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's show you guys this amazing build. As always, we're going to start out with a fresh Kodi 17.4 Krypton. This should work on 17.3 as well, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do it. You go up to the little gearbox. If you guys are new, go ahead and click enter. Then we're going to go all the way down to System Settings. We're going to go ahead and click Enter. And then down to Add-ons. And then we're going to click to the right. And then down 2 spaces to Unknown Sources. Here you're going to go ahead and click Enter. That's going to bring up your warning box. And it's okay to hit Yes. So go ahead and click to the left and hit Yes. That will allow you to download anything to Kodi, add-ons, builds. If you don't do that, it's not going to let you download anything, so you definitely have to do that, because eventually if you try to add anything, it's going to come up and it's going to say unknown sources, and you got to change it. So from here, once you've done that, you want to hit backspace once, and then we're just going to go down to File Manager. From here, we're going to go ahead and click Enter, and then we're going to go down 2 spaces to Add Source. Go ahead and click Enter for me. Okay. From here, we're going to go ahead and click Enter, and then we're going to type in the URL path to the source. Okay, like always, it's going to be http:// and then it's going to be magicbox.tv/repo/wizard. So once again, that's magic and that is with a K, box .tv/repo/wizard. Okay, remember, it's got to be exactly the way that I type it in. You don't want to miss anything, because it's not going to work if you do. All right, so once again, http:// with a K, box.tv/repo/wizard/. Once you feel confident that's correct, go ahead and hit OK. And you scroll down, you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to keep it at Wizard. And then down one more to OK, hit Enter. Okay. If you get any errors or anything like that after you enter it, that means you've not done something correctly. So you want to go back in and edit it and try to figure out what you missed, because I guarantee you missed something. All right, so now that we see it's in there, it's highlighted, go ahead and hit backspace twice. That'll take you back out to the Kodi's main menu. From here, we want to go down to Add-ons. Go ahead and click Enter. Then we're going to go up to the Install box. Now, if you do see, before we go any further, I don't want to get you too confused here, but if you see this, the little kind of circular arrow and the 1, go ahead and click Enter. And then you can go down to Universal Album Scraper. That means it didn't get its update. So go ahead and click Enter, and then just hit Update. And you can choose either one of these, and it'll show downloading, and bam, it's been updated. All right, so once it's updated, just go back and then go back up to the install box. Go ahead and click enter. Then we're going to go down to Install from Zip File. Go ahead and click Enter. Then down to Wizard, which is what we named it. So go ahead and click Enter. Okay, from here you just go down one to the only option we have. Go ahead and click Enter. Okay, if you go up to My Add-ons and then backspace, you'll see it says currently downloading add-ons. All right. Once the add-on box or add-on install box pops up in the upper right-hand corner of the TV, that will actually disappear. And that way you guys will know that it's been downloaded and updated. All right. So that'll give you guys the option of being able to, go get something to drink, go take a break, or whatever you need to do. As you can see, it says Magic TV Wizard add-on installed. All right, it automatically brings up the wizard, and from here you just hit Remind Me Later, and then Continue, and then Build Menu, and it's going to bring up your 3 options on your builds. As I was saying, we want to go to the one that says Magic TV Voodoo. All right, so go ahead and click Enter from there, and then down to Standard Install. Now, if you do a fresh install, that wipes out any builds that you have. So if you have a build on there, you go ahead and hit Fresh Install, and then it'll wipe the build out, and then it'll bring back up the information to do a fresh install. But since we already have a fresh install, all you have to do is hit Standard Install, and then go ahead and click Enter. And then just hit Yes Install. And we're just going to give it a few minutes to download here. It's 398 megabytes. All right, so it's a fairly big size build. You still should be able to use it with Fire TV or the Fire Stick. It just may run a little more sluggish. So that's the only thing. I always recommend, everybody asks me, well, can I download this? Can I download this for the Fire Stick or Fire TV? You can download pretty much anything for the Fire TV or Fire Stick. It will take it. The only problem is it's just going to run more slow. It's going to buffer a lot more, and there's going to be a lot less things that you can actually do. So that's the key there. All right, so don't forget to click on the link below and hit subscribe for me once again, guys. Click on that bell, and you guys will be notified of any new videos that I come out with. I'm going to try my darndest to start putting out a lot more like I used to in the past. Probably not one every day like in the past, but at least a few every week. That way I can get back in touch with you guys, because I feel sometimes doing one a week, I kind of lose touch with the whole process. And I want you guys to see updates. I want you all to see what's going on, and keep you informed of all of the great builds that are out there. One other thing, if you have any comments or if you have any questions, there's 2 ways that you can respond to me. You can actually leave a general comment in the comment box, and I'll be more than happy to try to answer that for you guys. If you want to, you can also access my email address, which I always leave down at the bottom of the description box, and that way you can notify me by email as well. Either way, just kind of remember, I've got a lot of subscribers, so sometimes it may take a little bit of time for me to get back with you guys, but I will try my darndest to answer all of your all's questions. All right, so we're at the stage where it's extracting the files. Once that's done, we'll move on, and we'll take a look at the build itself. This is a very nice build. It has a lot of stuff. It's got probably anything and everything that you need to make it a successful build. And it's a very popular build as of right now as well. So, all right, we're getting down to the end here. Okay, it's going to bring up the box. Would you like to force close? Hit force close, and it's going to take you back out to your main menu on your device. All right, so from here, all we want to do is go back into Kodi. And as you can see, it comes up. Now we're going to give it a minute or so just to get the shortcuts downloaded and the build menu to load. And then we'll go through all the menus. If you get any errors like failed to start common cache, check log, I've had that happen numerous times, and really, to be honest with you, it's not affected the build or the maneuverability through the build. But I like the colors on this build. Like I said, it's very attractive. You got the Voodoo Magic TV build symbol up at the top left. Down in the right hand corner, you got the time, the date. Okay, we're going to give it a few more minutes here. And as you can see, you're starting to get your add-on installed information. If you guys have any builds that you all want to see, except for the Kodi Bully build, drop me a line. I'll probably do the next build would be most likely the Kirk's build. It's a very attractive build. I've done the build review on it in the past, and it's been updated and looks nice, so we'll probably do that in the next video. There's the SG Simple build. I'll probably do the build review on that. I've got the streaming device review that's coming in here shortly, and we'll take another look at another streaming device. I've got another streaming device, the LG, the Little Box Q2. It's the mini version of the one that we did the version on last time, or the review on last time. And also, we're going to be doing the contest giveaway probably within the next, like I said, 3 or 4 or 5 videos. So just got to keep your eyes and ears out on that. We'll probably do it the same as what we did last time. Kind of have a little bit of fun with that, and we'll make it exciting but kind of difficult, actually, ways to win. So that way it'll make it a little bit more interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the menu here while we're waiting. You've got all-in-one, you've got movies, TV shows, live TV, you've got sports, Kids Zone, favorites, add-ons, maintenance, system, power, we've got music, media hub, and then we're back to all-in-one. If you'll notice, you have the arrow below. That means that if you scroll down, you get a sub-menu, and under all-in-one, you get Skynet, Supremacy, White Devil Streams, The Pyramid, The Black Hat, Stream Army, Bob, Wolfpack, Picasso, UK Turks, and we're back to Skynet. All right, moving on, you've got movies. If you click down, you've got the movie database, Elysium, Covenant, Specto, Genesis, Flixnet, Maverick TV, 4K movies, 3D movies. So if you have a TV that supports 4K movies or 3D movies, this is a great option for you guys. You also have box sets. You have a way to search your movies, and then you're back to the movie database. If you scroll down all the way down to the bottom, you'll notice there's the power button and your favorites tab. So if you save anything to your favorites, you can always just click 2 spaces down, and that gets you to your favorites. All right, you have a lot of great options here as far as the add-ons goes. As you can see, these are all the most popular right now add-ons available. Under TV shows, much the same. You've got Search, Flixnet TV, Genesis TV, Specto TV, Covenant, Elysium TV, the movie database, Search, and then we're back to where we were. Under Live TV, you've got Canada IPTV, you've got the C Cloud TV, Goodfellas, FTFA IPTV, Supremacy, Supremacy IPTV, Skynet IPTV, UK Turks Live, and we're back to Canada IPTV. The reason I'm not going more in depth in the menus right now is, as you can see, it's still loading. I believe this one has widgets. I know you guys like the widgets real well, so they've yet to pop up. If they don't pop up in the next few minutes, we'll do a force stop on it and then reload it and see if maybe it'll come up. But we've got sports, You've got Find My Game, Pro Sports, Deliverance Sports, Sports Devil, Project D, WWE On Demand, Planet MMA, UK Sports, or UK Turk Sports, Bob Sports, Skynet Sports, Supreme Sports. So some great sports add-ons there for you. You also have Kids Zone. You have the Disney Collection, kids TV shows, kids movies, UK Turks Tunes, kids cartoons, Bob's Kids, Marvel Universe. So you got a lot of great menu items here, guys. That makes this build even more attractive. You have favorites, so if you add anything to your favorites, you can also access it here as well. You also have add-ons, your program add-ons, add-on installer, video add-ons, music add-ons, picture add-ons, program add-ons, and so on and so forth. If you click on add-on installer, you've got install from zip and install from repository, or you can go into my add-ons as well. There's maintenance. You've got the wizard. You also have Aries Wizard. So with having Aries Wizard and Magic TV Wizard, you have two other build options there and a plethora of build options here. All you have to do is go into Aries Wizard, select the build you want, and hit fresh install or fresh start, and then reload the build that way. It's very nice because it gives you a ton of builds to choose from. So if you don't like this build, by all means, you can actually choose and pick which builds you want. You also have Clean All. So if there's anything that you want to clean, you just click on that and you can maintenance your build there. Like clean cache, clean anything, data, anything that's involved in that. You can optimize your box. You can force close this way, and then you're back to your wizard. You also have system. So if you go into system, if you want to know what skins it is, you can always check there. You've got player. So many options there. Media settings. You've got your PVR and live TV settings. There's your add-ons, surfaces. So if you want to change your weather, you just go down to weather, right-click, go into settings, go down to the location you want. This is set up for St. Catharines, California. Just click enter, and then all you have to do is type in your zip code, guys, 25705. Hit done. Then go all the way down. Yes, select Huntington, US. Then go all the way down to OK, hit OK, and now you have it set up for your weather, which is really cool. And then you can go down to Interface, Skin, and Configure Skin, and that gives you some options there. Or you can go into Skin, and right now it is the Confluence build. So for all you guys interested in the skin type, it is Confluence. But you can actually change it to Estuary if you want just a plain blue look with just the add-ons. You can do that. That's Estuary is the 17.4 skin, and the Estuary is the Jarvis skin under Kodi. So some options there for you guys as well. You can also scroll down from here and you can zoom in or zoom out. So if you need to fix your screen, that's the way to do it there, guys. And you can also go into any of these other options and play around with it. So I always recommend anytime that you get these builds, if there's something you don't like, you can always change the skin settings. You can change a lot of the different things within. See, there's hide fan art and full screen visualization. You can disable widgets and fan arts. If you want, you can use original Confluence default background, blue bubbles instead of the black. So there's all kinds of different things that you can do. You just kind of have to play around with it and check it out. And then I always recommend for the first time that you close out, do a power down this way and do quit. Because if you do that, then it'll all the downloads that you got from the first initial install, it will save them, and so on and so forth. All right, you also have music. You've got Aries Music, Picasso Tunes, Bob's Music, Beats, Karma, Now Music USA, Aries Music. So you got a lot of different choices for music there. You've got your Media Hub. You've got Stand Up, Men's Den, Ladies Lounge, International Fitness, Documentary, World News, and so on and so forth. You can go into any of these. And I think it's still trying to download here. Let's go into movies and see if movies will pull up here. Yes, you have 3D movies, 4K movies, box sets, Magic TV movies, and all of your add-ons here. So let's say we want to go into box sets. We can click on box sets. You've got Skynet, White Devil Streams, Pyramid, Supremacy, Silent Hunter. We'll go into White Devil Streams box sets. So if you're wanting to get White Devil Streams, you have to go, in order to do this, you have to verify your device by getting a free pin from our website. So just go into bredisbuilds.com/pin, and you guys can get yourself a pin there. It does have an adult section there, so if you guys are interested in an adult build, that will help you guys out, because there is an adult section in there. So we'll go into the Pyramid, and you got Abbott and Costello collection and many other box sets. There's a lot to choose from. And it's nice to have this because you don't have to go looking for each movie. This is a 3-film box set. It's right there. So that's very nice to have. You can also scroll down and go into any of these add-ons, and there's your menu for Specto. Always go into people watching, and that's your most current, up-to-date movies as of right now that most people are watching. So some nice stuff there. And then TV shows, you can do the same. You can go into Covenant TV shows, and you can view people watching, and it's going to bring up the most current, most watched TV shows right now. So very nice. All right. So we still haven't got our widgets yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go out to our main menu. We're going to go down to Settings. We're going to go into Apps. You're going to go into your Kodi app or Fork, whichever you have. You're going to hit Force Stop, hit OK. And then you're going to go down and hit Clear Cache, hit OK. Right? So it's cleared the cache. Now we're going to go back into Kodi. So go back out and go back up to Kodi, and let's see if the skins download this time. Okay, we'll give it a second longer. And I do apologize, guys. I'm not sure why my system... There it goes, finally. So as you can see, you also have the widgets as well. You have music. And you have all of the other ones as well. There's Kids Zone, Sports, Live TV, TV shows, movies, and so on. So you can actually scroll through, and there we go. Now we have a nice looking build the way that it should. So all you have to do, like I said, is if you have an issue with it loading, just go ahead and hit force stop, and sometimes that'll happen if your system is running a little slow, or if there's a lot of congestion on the build or whatever. It may take a little bit longer to actually download. But you can access any of the movies this way, and it's very nice. Same thing with TV shows. It's just a really, I love the widgets. You guys know I love widgets. That's a really pretty build. And once again, if you click on movies, it brings up the movie information. And the one thing that I liked about this is if you go into movies, go into movie database, well, apparently the extended info mod is not working at the moment. It's under construction, I'm sure. But you also have Elysium, you have all of your major add-ons. So FlixNet, there you go. So you'll notice that a lot of these are very similar in their menu setups and so on and so forth. But it's a very pretty build. Alright, so if we want to go into any of the live channels, just click on one. Now, as you guys know, live TV is hit or miss on a lot of these builds. Sometimes they'll work, sometimes they won't necessarily. But there's your free TV channels, new channels, sports events, movies, TV shows, all of the great items that is involved in Goodfellas. So some good stuff there. You can also click on Live TV. And you have Live TV Skynet, Supremacy, Supremacy 2, and these are all of the other ones. So if you want to go into any of them, just click on whatever one you want and give it a minute or so. And like I said, some of them may actually work, some of them may not. We'll go into Magic TV Live. All right, so we're having a little bit of issues with certain things, but your sports, you have tennis, soccer, motorsports, hockey, golf, football, boxing, basketball. So these are all quick links, UFC, MMA, tennis, soccer. I love this. They're all quick links to the specific sport that it is. And you have your Kids Zone. So you have Marvel Universe, Disney Collection, A lot of the builds have kind of gone away from the Disney collection, which I think is sad because there's so many great Disney movies for your children, and there's a lot of different great options for that. And there you go. As you can see, you got a lot of choices there. A lot of good new movies from the Disney collection. So that makes it even more enjoyable. And there's your widgets. So here's your top trending kids movies as of right now. And there's a ton of them. So very nice build. Like I said, it does look like it has a few little bit of problems here and there. But overall, it looks like a very nice build, and it's a very attractive build. So if you want to go into any of the movies, you can always, I want to show you one other thing. You can actually add, if you long press the select button, it brings up the informational bar. It says play, mark as watched, super favorites menu, metallics, upload Kodi, log via Aries project. So you've got some different things there. And it's a great build, like I said, very nice build, very good looking build. I'm very pleased with it. I'm going to probably play around with it a little bit longer, just because, like I said, if certain things are not working now, doesn't mean probably in the next few days or a day that it might not watch or work. I always give builds a few days because sometimes there's things on there. I've seen another review on this, and the movie database was working just fine. There's been some ongoing issues with extended info mod for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why they haven't got their kinks out yet. It was working perfectly fine about 2 or 3 months ago, and then all of a sudden within the last month and a half it's just kind of gone downhill, and it just doesn't work for some reason. I'm not sure why, and it's been not just on 1 or 2 builds, it's been on all builds. You just don't see that it's working very good. So like I said, this is a great build. Give it some time, play around with it. I think you guys will really like it. It's very responsive. It acts very good towards the widgets moving and everything else. All the working parts of it are not fully, but what I would do if you do have the errors there, we filled with error code, whatever, is go ahead and sometimes you can actually delete the build and then re-download the build just like I showed you, and that will fix the issue a lot of times too. Sometimes it just doesn't get the right downloads that it needs from the beginning when you first download it. So there's always an option. But again, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys will give this build a chance because it is a very nice build. It has a lot to offer, and it has really everything that you need. It's a pretty build. I like the colors in it, and I like the options that it gives you. But with that said, you guys have a great night, and I'm just happy to be able to do another video for you. And I will see you guys on the next video.